All right, what's up, everybody? Hope everybody had a great weekend. I hope you're all excited about your shot at $10,000. This contest is going to be crazy. Remember, it is a 5-round contest, 5 weeks. You must complete all 5 rounds in order to get your shot at the $10,000, and you must be present in Las Vegas to shoot your $10,000 basketball shot. So keep that in mind. We're going to be talking about this contest. I want you guys filling me in on your progress. This first week is enroll one new member starting tonight until Friday. So you have from tonight until Friday to get one member added, and that will be the first round qualification. Now, we're going to go through what you've been doing over the last few days since it's been a break since we talked. We obviously had the group training. And so I'm going to go through here on your notes, and we're going to talk about your activity and how productive you were through the weekend. Remember, we're really focusing on weekend activities. So I'm going to start off with Sammy here. Sammy, you exposed one over the weekend, planned the week out. You had 2 exposures. Sammy, can you unmute so you can tell me what that means? You had
You
2
can hear me,
exposures.
Russ?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, perfect. Yeah. So I had no, just one exposure, not two.
Okay, so what happened on the one exposure?
Well, I called them after, but they didn't pick up the phone call. So I just, scratched them off.
So how did you expose them?
Oh no, I put them on the webinar. On the webinar
Were they
first.
on it?
Yeah, they were on it. They were on it. They watched the whole thing. Called them
And
right after. Even texted them during the webinar, letting them know that I called them
they didn't
after. And then
respond?
no, they didn't respond when I called them.
Okay. Bro,
So
one exposure in 4 days, Sammy, that's not enough, bro. Like I mean, I've been working and I've exposed more than that. I mean, it's just not enough. I mean, there's so many hours in the day. You guys have got to be flipping more cards. You have got to be exposing more people. I mean, one exposure in 4 days is not enough. You're never going to get there. I mean, it's too slow. So you've got to speed the process up. You've got to start sorting more. Sammy, how many friends do you have on Instagram?
off the top of my head, I'll probably say maybe like
Look at your page.
over 1,000, probably.
Over 1,000 friends on Instagram, and you only exposed one person in 4 days. You see what I'm saying? I mean, you've got 1,000 people that are on your Instagram page. You haven't exposed all those 1,000. You haven't even exposed 100. So you've got 900 people that know you or you're following that are following you, and you haven't exposed them. Like, you've got lots of work to do, bro. Like, one exposure in 4 days is just not enough. It's not going to cut it. You're wasting your time getting on here doing these Zooms if all you're going to do is one exposure in a 4 day period. I mean, I've been working and doing meetings and doing other stuff, and I've exposed more than one. You know what I'm saying? It's just not enough. It's not going to get it done. So you got to step it up. I mean, that's just all there is to it. You know, you've been doing the coins for a while. You've got 1,000 friends on Instagram. So you need to come up with a good message to use on Instagram that says, hey, how have you been? Just came across you the other day, was thinking about you, hope all is well. Fill me in on what you're up to and what's going on in your life. Write that message out, copy, paste, send. Copy, paste, send. Copy, paste, send. You should, bro, this is what's crazy to me, you guys. Like, I do this exact same thing. I literally just went through and did exactly what I'm telling Sammy to do just the other day. Look at this. Look at all these messages. I don't even, half these people I don't even know. I just literally, this is my IG, okay? I just literally went right through here and sent all those people that message. Some have already responded, and see that? It was all the same day. I was on a plane. I didn't have anything else to do. So I just started, I was like, I sent a message. Hey, hope all's well. Haven't talked to you in a while. Fill me in on your life. Hope you're doing great. Copy, paste, send. Here, I'll actually read it to you. I mean, here's the thing. It's just so crazy to me. Hey, bro, it's Wes. Hope all is well. Hadn't seen you in a while or talked to you. Update me on how life is. Hope you're blessed. That's it. And I copied that and pasted it and sent it to like 50 or 60 people. I went to the very end of my IG DMs and I just started sending that message to people. I mean, guys, there's so many things. I mean, I've given you Toastmasters. I've given you Chamber of Commerce that just blows my mind that you guys are exposing one person in 4 days. Like, Sammy, either decide, bro, if you're going to do it, or just you shouldn't get on the Zooms because you're wasting your time getting on here and spending 30 minutes to an hour with me every night if you're not going to expose more than one person. And that person didn't even bother to respond to you. So it's just not enough, bro. You're not going to make it. Okay. So sorry to be harsh, but it's just the truth. Okay. You're just not working enough. You're not putting in enough time. You're not doing enough prospecting. You're not doing enough networking. Either if you're not going to Toastmasters or chamber or meetings or networking groups or meetup groups or any of the stuff I've told you, this is just not going to work. Okay. So please bring me a better report, or just Sammy, just honestly, just stop getting on the Zooms. It's not working for you. Okay. Because one exposure in 4 days and they didn't even bother to respond to you, you're doing something wrong, or you're not doing anything at all. It's just one of those two things. Okay. All right. Let's see here. Next is Daryl. So you had like 5 or 6 exposures since we talked over the last 4 days. Daryl, is kind of the summary of this between travel parties and the meetings and the Zoom tonight. That's awesome on exposures. What's going on with results on those? Go ahead.
Well, at the travel party, the lady who actually wanted to do it, she really wasn't financially able to do it. And I got her son online. I think,
bro. Sign her up as an influencer. Here's the thing.
That's what I'm talking about. When believe me, when I say
she doesn't have $20
able to do it that day.
Well, that's what So here's the thing. If you've got somebody that doesn't have $20, then this is exactly why they need this. Because here's the thing. People live.
She agreed to that. She did agree to that.
Well, I know, but I'm telling them so that if this happens again, because I just don't believe, if you pulled up a Ferrari in front of her house and told her it was $20, I think I could get the $20 out of her. So there's this disconnect between when people see it being worth so much and it not being worth it. So in her head, it wasn't worth her spending $20 because funds are limited, right? And so it's how they value the $20. Okay. So she has $20. If you would have pulled up in a Ferrari outside and said, I'm tired of this car, I don't want it anymore, you can have my Ferrari for $20, I guarantee you she would have handed you $20. 100%. Okay. So everybody's got $20. And so when people tell you that they don't have the money, what I do immediately is I go, man, that's exactly why God put me in your life. Like, that's why I'm here. I feel like there's a reason why we connected. I feel like there's a reason why I'm here, because you need me. You need Bright Life because you don't have $20. You don't have $199. So that's what we need to be talking about. So let's talk about how to get you started making money, and then you can sign up the $199 later. All right. I don't do this a lot, but I don't take, if somebody's saying I want to do it, but I don't have the money, then you need to treat them like they're already in. We went through this a few weeks ago. So you got to just show them how they can do it. Give them a way. And then here's the thing. If they literally don't have the $20, which I don't believe, but if they didn't, then say, I would ask this question. So I go, if it was free 99 right now, you're signing up right now. And when they say, yeah, of course, I go, okay, here's what we're going to do. Make your list of board of directors. I literally take them straight into training, right into making their top 10 list. And I go, let's invite them right now. So literally make their top 10 list, go through it exactly how we did the other night, where you go through each name that they put on there and tell them who to put on the list and who to take off the list, because they're going to put their low-hanging fruit on there like we talked about. So I'm going to literally have them call the 10 best people. Here's what's going to happen, okay, when you guys do it this way. She hasn't paid anything yet, right? She doesn't have the $20. But when she starts inviting, and then she gets one of her friends on there that's her board of directors, that's successful, influential, wealthy, that can afford to sign up, guess what you think she's going to do whenever that friend says, okay, I'm in. Where do I sign up? And then the lady goes, oh, damn, I need to get signed up. I haven't even signed up yet. So she's going to be like, hey, where do I sign up? How do I sign up? Here's my card. Here's my $20. That's what's going to happen. So when people tell you that they want in, but they don't have the money, treat them like they're in. Start training them, start telling them to invite, start getting their people on Zooms, because literally as soon as they see success, they're going to give you their credit card, because everybody's got $20. Okay. So don't,
Wes, let me ask you this.
What?
When they, excuse me for cutting you off.
Yeah.
So when they sign in as an influencer, they'll have that the link that you can send someone to join
Yeah, bro.
just as an influencer.
Yeah, they have to be an influencer to get the travel dollars and have the link. Absolutely.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, as a member, you can't get the travel dollars. If they're a member, they don't get travel dollars. So only influencers
But
get the travel dollars.
you don't have to be, huh?
A member to get paid. No, only an influencer. Now, we don't want to sign up just influencers because we don't make any money on influencers. So we want to sign people up
Right.
as members. That's our goal, is making sales, not recruiting. But I'm trying to tell you how to deal with people that don't have the $20 or don't have the $199.
Right.
Okay, so literally treat them like they're in. Start training them right there. Go straight into the training. I asked them that question. So I go, so you're in. If it was free 99 right now, you'd be signing up right now on the spot. Yeah, sure, Wes. Absolutely. Okay, good. Let's get started. I want to get you your 2 so that you're free as soon as you join. So let's make your list. Teach them about the board of directors. Go through that list right out of the gate. Okay? Good job on your exposures, Daryl. Lots of activity, travel parties, launch events, Zooms, all the stuff is working for you, Daryl. That's why things are moving. So good job on your exposures. We just got to get better at closing and getting people committed. So working from activity to results. Remember, we talked those first few weeks about activity. You're getting that part done, okay? But now we need to move into results, okay? So you need to be getting more yeses, and you need to be getting more of these people that are like, I want to do it, but I don't have the money, or whatever their reason is. You got to get them off the fence,
Yeah.
okay? All right, Marcus, networking event, 2 exposures. Call tonight with a prospect. Good. Did not do any travel parties. Why not? Got about 12 new contacts in the last 4 days. That's good. So how many are on your list, Marcus? How many are on your hit list?
Out of the new contacts,
How many are on your
all
list
of
total?
them. Let's see.
Just estimate. You don't have to count them
Probably
all.
like, I'd say like 40.
You only have
Probably
40
like
over the last
38.
5 weeks?
40.
How?
I mean, well, some of the people, well, I will say I did not get 5 every single day since I first started it. I will say that. Also,
Okay.
some of the people that were on the list, I would
You've
like
already
take
taken
them
off?
off. And then some of
Okay.
the people too, I'm like we talked about last time, it was when I had the question about like the relationships, like it was just, I'm not doing enough basically. So those people that have been taken off the list, I have to like exceed the 5 or like exceed that in a certain capacity, which is like I was thinking about too. And at the networking event, I met about like 7 people,
Nice. What
and
networking event was it?
it was it was called like NEPA or something like that. NEPA
Was it
Northeastern. Hold
Northeastern
on.
Professionals or something, or Northeast Pennsylvania something? What?
NEPA Boomers.
Well, what was it?
That's what it
Tell
was
me about
called.
it.
So it was at a restaurant, and we went there, and it was literally like a networking event. They had drinks, everything that we want, that I want really to have set up for my live events. They had it set up, except there wasn't like a presentation, so it was kind of like a in and out kind of thing. So certain people would come in, certain people would leave out. I met somebody who runs multiple businesses in there, and I'm looking to tell them about Bright Life as well. But I just was building a relationship,
Yeah,
so I didn't
sure.
really prospect anyone in there.
No, you shouldn't.
But I met a lot of good business people though, like that.
Good.
I like way better people than I've been meeting before.
Okay.
So
Marcus, tell me that you've found. We looked at the chamber schedule, and you told me that those events were starting this week. What happened with that?
so one of the events I actually thought was last Friday, but that is, well, 2 days ago Friday,
Mm-hmm.
but that's next coming Friday. So that's literally the first event.
I thought there was stuff the first week of March when we looked on that calendar that I pulled up.
Yeah, there was something March 9th. I have it written down. Let me just find it.
Okay, you look at that. I'm going to move on really quick while you're. I want to dig in on that because I feel like you're really missing a huge opportunity with the chamber. There's no way. I mean, I've been trying to get you to join the chamber for 2 months. There's no way that there's been no events that you could have gone to in the last 2 months. It's impossible. So please pull up that calendar or find your notes, or I'll go pull it up. Simba, I'm going to go to you. You got 4 numbers at a networking event. It was a financial networking event.
Hi, how you doing, Wes? You gaming?
What's up, buddy? Yeah, got you.
It was actually Envision You networking event. It
Okay.
was yeah, and I didn't like it didn't say Envision You, but it had financial literacy networking. So I went
Okay.
and they were showing a presentation of another company, but the host, he was a chairman and IM, and he recognized I chopped it up
Who
with
was
him and
Who was it?
what was it?
No, who was the host that was in IM?
Aaron Ritchie.
You ought to see if he'll take a call with me. What? I don't even know what Envision You is. That is
Yeah.
some new trading thing or something?
That's David Moniche's and Ivan Tapia's company.
So they're basically kicking you
Yeah,
off
and I also told him.
See, this is the thing. I mean, why can they get a room full and you can't? What's the problem? You see what I'm saying? I mean, they don't have what we have.
I was thinking about it.
They don't have what we have, and they're kicking your ass in New York. Why is it they can pack out a room but you can't? Like this is what I'm saying, guys. Like we gotta work harder. We gotta put in the work. We gotta do the contacts. We gotta make the calls. You know all these people, Simba. Like go through your Facebook, go through your IG. Like I just told Sammy, y'all gotta be exposing more people. You gotta be meeting more people. Find some networking groups. I would say, I mean, it's fine that you went to that. At least it's better than nothing. But I would find some stuff through meetup.com or through the chamber or Toastmasters or whatever, all these other things, because you're going to meet people that are not already part of a competing company. And so it's hard to go to a competing company that's kicking ass in your market, doing more than you, and then say, hey, come do something with me. Well, what's going on here in New York? Well, nothing. But maybe if you sign up, then we can do something. Nobody's gonna join you. Nobody's gonna leave that to come work with you when they're kicking your ass. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just not gonna work. You know, it's kind of like it's like going to the Celtics and being like, hey, bro, do you want to come play on the on the Kings or on the Mavs? You know, you want to leave the Celtics and come play with us? Like, bro, nobody wants to leave something that's working and they've got the room packed and there's people there to come with you and y'all aren't even doing anything. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just telling you, you're not going to have success going to other people's meetings and recruiting when things aren't rocking. When things are rocking and you can show them we're kicking your ass, they're going to be like, whoa, what's going on over here? You guys are making so much money. Things are really growing. And so, but you can go through those contacts through your IG and through your Facebook, people that you knew from IM and other deals. There's a lot of chaos in the industry right now with all the leaders leaving IM. You know, Gifu is no different. I'm telling you, this is going to be a short-lived thing with Gifu. They have just as bad a retention as IM did. And of course, IM was terrible at retention. That's why they changed the name. It's why the leaders are leaving. It's going to be the same hamster wheel at Gifu. So y'all need to be ready to catch these people. So keep the relationships there, but don't expect to walk into a packed house and bring people to an empty house. It just doesn't work that way. So try to join some of these other networking groups and go to some of these other events, okay?
Copy that.
Marcus, did you find the chamber stuff? And then Saith, I'll go to you next. Marcus, did you find it?
Okay, yes, we did miss an event. So there was the business card exchange March 4th. We didn't go to that.
That's perfect. That's exactly what you needed to be at, man. A business card exchange is a free event by the chamber where all the businesses basically do a commercial 30 seconds for their business. This is exactly what you needed to be at. How could you miss that?
I think that day we couldn't get there because of the Uber or something. Tuesday. Because I remember looking at it. I remember looking at the event. I think it was something with the Ubers, the reason we couldn't get there. Not to make an excuse or anything, though.
Okay.
but I just have
When's
to
the
do
next
better.
event?
The next one is the 16th.
So there's nothing until the March 16th for the chamber?
There,
You missed the
there's
only thing
one on
until
the
March 16th?
6th. There's one on the 14th and on the 16th. So the 14th is the one that I thought was last Friday.
Okay.
So that's this Friday, and then there's another one 2 days after that. So the 14th and the 16th.
Don't miss anymore, bro. This is 2
And
months.
then also I have Toastmasters
Okay.
Tuesday.
Go to the chamber. All right, Saith. You did an exposure while you were in Michigan. And
Just one.
where in Michigan are they?
Ypsilanti.
Okay. I'm doing a presentation in Grand Rapids on Wednesday night. So if you have anybody that's within 30 or 45 minutes or maybe even an hour of Grand Rapids, I'll buy their dinner on Wednesday night. I'm going to post that in the group. So it'll be on there. I have it on my phone. I just haven't posted it yet. So I'm doing Grand Rapids on Wednesday night. So if you have anybody in that area or if any of you guys do, that's where I'll be on Wednesday night. And then Thursday, I'll be back in Dallas. We're doing the regular DFW Thursday night event. So I'm doing that event on Thursday night. So I'll be in Michigan on Wednesday and then Dallas on Thursday. And then Saith, I saw yours. I know you were traveling and you were out of town this weekend. So you've got your schedule on here for the week and then your happy hour and your lunch event. The lunch meeting, are you doing it like as a presentation and telling your people to just invite people for lunch and come on their lunch break? I mean, are you promoting it that way?
The lunches that I'm doing, I've just been doing one-on-ones with
Just
people.
one-on-ones? Why don't you tell your
or
team to bring people to lunch too? I mean, people got to eat. You might have better luck if you're getting people. I got great crowds at business lunches because people that have jobs and careers and own businesses, they're always looking for an excuse to get out of the office for lunch. It's not, people don't take their lunch box to work. You know, it's like you stop doing that like in grade school. So people are looking for an excuse to go eat. So lunches are a great way to recruit. And if you're like, hey, I'll buy your lunch, come see me and my friends on Tuesday or whatever, it's easy to get a group started. You can start with you or one or two or three, but y'all ought to congregate and meet at the same place. All of you guys should be doing this. I don't know why y'all are not doing lunches. Lunches are great for recruiting people with careers and jobs and businesses. I call them PBRs, professional business receptions. So those were the lunches that we did. I killed it with those. I mean, I always have. I always try to do it over food. That's why I'm doing food in Grand Rapids. That's why we're doing happy hour food and drinks in Dallas. I mean, it's just so easy, you know, just like, hey, come have lunch. Hey, come have a drink. It's simple, easy.
okay,
All
I
right.
didn't think to do it as a group.
Yeah, for sure. Just bring them in and then you do talk to the table. Start off with the table and then eventually you do it as a room, you know? It's a great way because everybody's got to eat. You just tell your team where you're going to be and they just come with their friends. Just bring it's BYOF. Bring your own friend, bring your own prospect to the lunch and you do it and let them bring and sit and eat and you do the video, you know, and do the introduction and then bring in a third party validation. Easy peasy.
Okay, all right.
All right. Anybody else got any questions, comments, feedback before we wrap up for tonight? Obviously, everybody on this has to qualify for the March Madness contest. So you have to make one enrollment between tonight and Friday. So that is a bare minimum. Like don't get on here on Sunday night if you did not meet that assignment. Like all of you have no excuses or reasons why you don't sign up at least one person this week. You get into a drawing for $10,000, you can all use it. And so that is the first round qualification for the shot at 10,000. So make sure all of you do that this week, but I would start and get it out of the way tomorrow so you're not sweating it on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So let's just make that the focus, get the one as soon as possible. So I'll be asking you about that. Also want to see y'all's schedules for the week tomorrow night. Focus on this upcoming week. Tonight was a little bit of catch up from last week. So tonight, be a CEO. Look at your business, look at the week, look at your activity. Where could you improve from last week? What can you do better this week? And then focus on your one sale before Friday to get into your shop for the $10,000. So And that video, by the way, is already posted from the contest explanation. I'll be posting it all day tomorrow. I'll be posting it every day. So make sure that you're staying in touch with all of the announcements and alerts. And we'll see you guys right back here tomorrow night.